Zero G vlog, everybody.
We got the Zero G. Is there a quiz?
Back to the Zero G Media YouTube channel, and today you're joined us from the Staines upon Thames Premier Inn. We stayed here last night after Thorpe Park's first day of the season. Went down to the Wetherspoons where we left off yesterday and had a few drinks, and now it's 5 AM in the morning and we're ready to drive up to Alton Towers for the second day of proper operation for them, so Sunday 5th of July. So once we get up there, obviously it's just me and Amy today, but we can't wait to get back into our favourites like Wicker Man and the Smiler. Hopefully from what we read yesterday it's a little bit better operational wise, but looking forward to today, and we'll see you when we're up there. At the Alton Towers Resort, walking down. How's the drive, Aim?
Yeah, it's quite good. We've got a nice Greggs, nice Starbucks. Love that.
So yeah, we're now in Alton Towers. Probably going to go head to Wicker Man first. Just met up with a few of the guys from the job. Had a little word with Tommy and Zach. Lovely men. Lovely men.
Lovely boys.
So I'm going to quickly go grab Amy's ride access pass, and then we're going to head over to one of the first rides at Alton Towers. It's good to be back in the park when the ride's open, and we'll have a good day.
See you later.
Heading off down to Wicker Man, hoping to get a ride on that the film. First thing this morning, what are you most looking forward to, Aim?
I'm most looking forward to Wicker Man, the Smiler. Bit upset 13's not open. Do like that one, but Wicker Man is obviously the best, isn't it?
Yeah, apparently the whole of Dark Forest is closed as it was yesterday. Apparently 13 can't run on half capacity, just it won't make it around the layout apparently. And then I don't know the reason for the rest of it, but we're going to go down and see if we can get on the Wicker Man to start with. Hopefully it's all up and running. Are you ready to feed the flames?
Of course, always ready.
Which the pre-show is no longer, and we are queuing for it. As you can see on the floor, the chevrons. On the Wicker Man in front of us here. It was great to meet. It's just one of them extremely fun rides to go on. How was your ride?
It was so good. We were right at the front, which is my favourite place to be. Yeah, really, really good ride.
So yeah, front row ride. It was relatively smooth. It didn't have its awful kick on the first downwards drop as it did last season. Really smooth, great way to go on it. Had a little bit of airtime, but the operations are really good. They're running 3 trains at the moment. So yeah, good marks for Towers, first ride of the day. So having a cheeky little walk through the gloomy woods. You enjoying the gloomy woods?
I'm loving the gloomy wood, very gloomy.
So we just had obviously our ride on the Wicker Man. So we're now heading over to the Nemesis. So off to Nemesis. Obviously we was on Inferno yesterday, which was running really well. Did you enjoy Inferno yesterday?
Yeah, Inferno was really good yesterday, and let's hope this one's even better.
I prefer Inferno, so it'd be great to get back on obviously the original today to see how she's running this season. So we'll see you when we're over there. Absolutely never been this far around the Nemesis queue line before in my life. How's your queuing walk? How's your walk going?
It's a bit long.
It is a bit long walking around here, if I'm honest, but you get some unusual views that you don't normally get of Nemesis, so can't really complain. Nemesis once again was lucky and got a nice front row ride, which is nice on the Nemesis obviously because it's very leg choppery, and especially when I've got long legs, it's great. So How was your ride?
It was a very good ride. I can't believe I got at the front again. It was so good. Definitely my favourite at the front. So yeah.
Yeah,
really
I
good ride.
did prefer that than Inferno yesterday, which is not normally like me. So I did prefer Inferno yesterday, but from today, the original is now my favourite again. But yeah, on to Galactica.
Let's go.
One thing to point out as well with Nemesis over Inferno, they was running the full train on that Inferno yesterday, which was on half a train. So capacity obviously on that one much improved and still within a decent safe distance.
For now, and they're loading every row. So not like a full park where they're either loading every row is being loaded.
Obviously on this one it is quite a way apart and obviously you are laying down, so social distance can still be applied, so throughputs are going good again.
Well done, Alton Towers.
On Galactica, as you can see in the background, how was that?
It was very good. We got a back row ride this time.
Very intense,
Yeah,
very
very
intense.
intense. But yeah, really good fun. Mask nearly came off, but it's okay. Yeah, really good ride.
Perfect. So yeah, once again that was being fully loaded, so great operations again, even though we did sit on the brake run for about 5-10 minutes, which was a bit uncomfortable. Amy thought she was falling out, obviously she wasn't.
I believe it was.
But yeah, so Galactica once again a really good ride, really intense at the back, especially with a bit when you land on your back for quite a while to go through the circle thing, don't know what it's called, portal. So yeah, we're going to have a walk over now to potentially X Sector, see if we can go on the Smiler or Oblivion. So see you in a minute. Over from the Forbidden Valley over to X Sector at the moment, just through the gardens. One thing to notice at Alton Towers, there's nowhere near as many signs or hand sanitizer points or general information about obviously COVID prevention. Obviously anything we can really think of it is such a big park and there's not as many touch points obviously through the gardens or anywhere. But in general, like at Fort Park and Chesterton, there was hand sanitizer stations pretty much everywhere. So it's the only thing with Alton Towers that's a bit different at the moment. Otherwise than that, it's pretty well operated. The social distancing's pretty much really good at the moment. Everyone's really sticking to their points in the queue lines and around the park. How's finding it, Amy?
Sorry?
How are you finding the social distancing today?
Yeah, the social distancing's good. The yellow markers on the ground in the queue lines, they are slightly rubbing off. I mean, it's only day 2, so they're going to have to redo that at some point. But yeah, like Adam said, there's nowhere near as many hand sanitizer stations. So that can definitely be improved on.
So yeah, I get attacked by a bush, but we'll see you over at X Sector. I was walking up to X Sector, but the whole of X Sector is currently closed, as is the whole of Dark Forest. Are you happy that X Sector is currently closed and Dark Forest is currently closed?
I'm not happy at all, actually. I think it's outrageous.
Dark Forest we knew was going to be closed because they said they would be for the time being, but don't know why X Sector currently is closed. Just both the Smiler and Oblivion are, and the whole area is, there's staff outside waiting. So we're going to walk back and maybe do Marauders Mayhem and spin Amy round till she feels sick. You gonna enjoy that one?
Love that.
Love that too. An attempt. X Sector's finally open. Are you happy now, Amy?
Very happy.
So done a lot of walking. Went back over to Wicker Man. Was going to do that for 90 minutes, but then we thought we'd give it a go when we saw that Oblivion was open. I think Smiler is still down for some reason. But X Sector itself has opened because earlier was staff down here blocking the entrance. So not sure what's going on earlier, but we are back in operation. Well, half of it anyway. Hopefully we're going to Smiler a bit later, but Oblivion does seem to be open.
Where are the fucking...
So where's the normal? We just came off Oblivion, which was a great ride. Front row, they were loading hardly anyone on the train actually, which was kind of annoying but quite good at the same time. Mast didn't come off, which was perfect. So I'm not sure where we're headed next, but the Smiler is still closed, so we can't go on that one, but we're having a great day so far. How was Oblivion, Adam?
Oblivion was good. They was running pretty much say about half the train. Once again, it's a good ride. Smile, did get a good bit of airtime on it. The guy in the queue line when we was getting batched onto it. We asked him about Rita and 13 while it was closed. Apparently 13's closed due to being indoors, which I can't really believe, as they're running Saw in a Merlin Park as well, which goes indoors probably just as long, if not longer, than 13. And Rita apparently is closed because the masks might fly off, even though Stealth, which is faster, taller and everything much better, is open. Probably a little bit of Billy Ball. So yeah, but we're having a good day. Hopefully got the Smiler in a minute. It's been testing. Very high wind, unfortunately, but we'll do our best. Take a seat as Smiler does keep going down for wind. So we're now almost at the front, but it's gone down again. The towers are doing quite well. They have done a return ticket if you was affected by say, because the wind has been quite bad. We have been quite lucky and got on most things, but we're trying to do the Smiler and it's just not happening. Are you tired, Abe? Down here waiting for about 45 minutes for the Smiler to come back up from high winds and breaking down. Amy's come up with another little dance, so give us it now. That's Amy's Smiler dance. Hour and 10-minute wait from the ride access pass queue, because obviously we are using that for Amy today. For an hour and 10 minutes, and the ride breaking down for about 40 minutes, we are going up to the station. Finally. Smiler after about an hour and 20-minute wait. Obviously we did use the ride access pass queue, but it did break down because of wind and then due to a general breakdown as well, so about an hour and 20 minutes overall. So I think the main queue would probably be about 2.5 hours at the moment if you was in that. Worth it. Smiler was running really smooth today. It was on row 3, but it's actually running quite smooth.
Yeah, really good ride.
We both always really enjoy the Smiler anyway. It's one of our favourite rides in the UK. So it's great to get back on it, and it was running relatively good.
Very good. Can't wait to go and eat.
Bite to eat in the burger kitchen. It's got a lovely bacon double XL burger right here. Amy's got some meat as well. Amy is very used to handling meat, so give us a score on your chicken nuggets. How many?
I would give this 3, 6, 8 Adams.
Perfect.
I had to work it out there.
So yeah, we're having this. We've done all the main coasters that are open now. So we've done Smiler, Oblivion, Wicker Man, Nemesis, Galactica, and Spinball. Yeah. Jack hasn't done Nemesis yet, so we're going to go do that in a second. And then we'll end the last few hours probably re-riding some of our favourites.
Can't wait. And we'll definitely be going on Octonaut, so you worry, folks.
So unlike yesterday at the Full Park Resort, Rumble Rapids was closed. Here at Alton Towers, the Congo River Rapids is indeed open. Looking forward to getting potentially a bit moist.
Very.
So it's the first water ride we've actually been able to go on since we've been to Full Alton Towers. All the water rides at Full Park indeed closed. And we thought they was all here, to be honest, but for some reason, randomly in the middle of the day, before park closed, Congo River Rapids is open. So I'm gonna go give this a go. See if we get any mega waveage, so we can get a wet bum, and we'll see you afterwards. Mega wave, mega wave.
Oh no.
And on that note, I'm putting my phone away. Little ride on the rapids. Amy's ended up being a little moist.
A little bit moist, but it's, yeah, all good.
Did you get a wet bum?
I did get a wet bum.
Well, as you just saw in the video clip just before, she did get a little bit wet from that little wave. So that's done. It was nice to get back on. It wasn't too long of a wait.
It was nice to get back on the rapids.
So we're now heading through the closed dual area over back to the Forbidden Valley to have another ride in Nemesis. What are you laughing at?
That person just waved at us.
Did she? Hello to her. So we're going over to Nemesis, and then we'll be ending our day on what ride?
The Wicker Man.
The Wicker Man. Let's go. Second ride of the day on the original Beast. How was that, Amy?
Very good. We were at the back. It was good at the back, but I definitely prefer the front.
It was very intense at the back that time. Very tingly legs. Tingly, Amy, tingly legs?
Not really. I feel a little bit dizzy.
A little bit dizzy. So, definitely preferred Inferno at the back than I did the original at the back. Mainly because it was a bit rough. Find it a bit rough?
Yeah, it was a bit rough. Yeah.
So, it was a bit rattly. Obviously a lot older. But I did find it a bit rough. Especially on the back. But overall it's been a really good ride today. It's been running intense, and the Helix here obviously perfectly grey out worthy. So to know what we're doing now, I've got about an hour left on park. What we do, we want to end on the Wicker Man. So let's head up and see what we can find. We had a lovely group ride on the Wicker Man. Behind us right there, so was front row once again for that one. So loving life, and much prefer the back row. Do you want to be vlog?
Yes, I'd love to be this.
There you go. 0G vlog, everybody.
We got the 0G. Is there a quiz tonight, 8 PM?
No quiz tonight.
Oh, wait.
So yeah, so nice group ride on that one that we just had with all these guys. So heading to Towers Trader for a quick look at the shop, and then we'll be peacing out. Right, have opened a little bit. So it is the end of the day at Towers now. So yeah, have a good day.
Yeah, really good day. So nice to see everyone, and I just can't wait to go home and go to bed. I'm so tired.
Well, for Mr. Arch Nemesis over somewhere, and that man there.
I'm freezing. That's cold.
So yeah, well, much for joining us, everybody. Hope you enjoyed today's lovely little video. Next park we'll be at is probably vlogging at Blackpool on the 18th.
Yes. See you at Blackpool.